The Young and the Restless spoilers the dilemma of Sharon, trust, betrayal, and survival. Sharon Newman, a woman of resilience and determination, finds herself at a crossroads of trust and betrayal. After enduring unimaginable trials, including legal accusations that nearly landed her in prison, Sharon thought she had finally found an ally in Dr. Allen, a figure who not only helped her unearth crucial evidence to clear her name but also guided her to rediscover her inner strength. To Sharon, Allen was more than just a therapist, he was her beacon of hope. However, as fate would have it, Sharon's newfound stability is shattered in an instant. A chance encounter reveals a truth far more disturbing than she could have anticipated. The man she has placed her unwavering faith in is not who he claims to be. And now, Sharon is left grappling with the weight of her discovery, and the dangerous implications it holds. The eavesdropping incident. The revelation unfolds on an otherwise ordinary day. Sharon, seeking solace in Allen's clinic, overhears a hushed conversation through a partially closed door. The voices are unmistakably tense, laden with secrets. One voice belongs to Allen, or so she believes. The other is unfamiliar but carries an equally ominous tone. As she listens, her blood runs cold. Allen is not Allen. The snippets of conversation reveal a name Sharon has never heard before, Martin. It's only later, after piecing together fragments of the discussion, that Sharon realizes the horrifying truth. The man she has been confiding in is not the real Dr. Allen but his twin brother, Martin. This revelation is made even more chilling by the fact that Martin's presence stems from a dark chapter in the brothers' history, a violent feud that took place years ago in Paris, an event shrouded in mystery and silence. The weight of Sharon's discovery. Sharon is paralyzed with fear. Her mind races with questions and doubts. Why is Martin impersonating his brother? Where is the real Dr. Allen? And most importantly, what is Martin's endgame? Her immediate instinct is to flee, to sever all ties and put as much distance as possible between herself and the man who has deceived her. But it's not that simple. Sharon knows that her sessions with Allen have brought her closer to identifying the serial killer she has been trying to expose. If she abandons the therapy now, she might lose her only chance at justice, and put herself, and others, in even greater danger. Yet the alternative is equally terrifying. If she continues working with Martin, she risks falling deeper into his web of lies. The man has already proven himself to be a master manipulator. What if he's using her for his own nefarious purposes? What if the therapy sessions are not about helping Sharon at all, but about controlling her? Sharon's inner turmoil. Sharon's dilemma becomes a battle of instincts versus logic. She knows she cannot trust Martin, but she also cannot deny the progress she has made, or the unsettling possibility that Martin's deception might hold the key to unraveling the larger mystery. Her fears are compounded by the psychological strain of her situation. Martin has already used hypnosis as part of her treatment, a tool that has unearthed buried memories and emotions. Sharon now wonders, has Martin been planting suggestions in her mind? Is she truly in control of her thoughts, or is she unknowingly playing into his hands? The stakes, fight or flight. As Sharon wrestles with her decision, she considers the potential consequences of each path, escape and cut ties. If Sharon runs, she might regain a sense of personal safety. But doing so could mean abandoning the progress she has made in identifying the killer. Worse, her sudden departure might provoke Martin into retaliation, especially if he discovers she knows the truth. Stay and continue the sessions. By staying, Sharon can gather more information about Martin and his motives. However, this choice comes with a heavy price. Every session leaves her more vulnerable to his influence. And if Martin realizes that she knows his secret, the consequences could be fatal. Sharon's decision. After days of agonizing over her options, Sharon makes a bold and calculated choice. She will stay, but on her terms. Sharon decides to continue the sessions with Martin, but with a newfound sense of awareness and caution. She resolves to play along, pretending she remains unaware of his deception, while secretly working to uncover the truth about his identity and his connection to the case. To protect herself, Sharon enlists the help of an old ally, someone she can trust implicitly, to monitor her movements and investigate Martin's past. This confidant, unknown to Martin, becomes Sharon's lifeline, a shadow in the background who ensures she is never entirely alone. The ticking clock. Sharon's decision sets the stage for a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Each session with Martin becomes a psychological battlefield, with Sharon carefully balancing compliance and defiance. She probes for clues, listens for inconsistencies, and keeps her emotions in check, all while pretending to trust him. Meanwhile, the clock is ticking. Sharon knows she has limited time to gather evidence and expose Martin before he realizes she's onto him. The pressure mounts as she edges closer to uncovering the truth, not only about Martin's identity but also about the role he plays in the larger conspiracy. The emotional toll. This storyline delves into the complex interplay of fear, courage, and resilience. Sharon's journey is not just a fight for survival but also a testament to her inner strength. Despite the overwhelming odds, she refuses to be a victim. Instead, she becomes a strategist, using her intelligence and instincts to turn the tables on her would-be captor. What lies ahead? As Sharon inches closer to the truth, the stakes only grow higher. Will she uncover Martin's true motives before it's too late? What happened to the real Dr. Allen, and how deep does Martin's deception go? And most importantly, can Sharon navigate this treacherous path without losing herself in the process? The answers promise to deliver a riveting blend of suspense, drama, and emotional depth, leaving viewers eagerly anticipating what comes next in Sharon's journey. The Allen Mystery, a tangled web of trust and deception. Sharon Newman, overwhelmed by the weight of her shocking discovery, finds herself rushing to the one person she trusts unconditionally, Nick Newman. Torn between fear and confusion, Sharon confides in Nick, sharing every chilling detail of what she overheard and her growing suspicion about the man masquerading as Dr. Allen. Sharon's plea for guidance. Bursting into Nick's home, Sharon's voice trembles with urgency. "Nick, I don't know what to do anymore," she says, her eyes wide with fear. "The man I've been trusting with my life, he's not Dr. Allen. He's someone else, and I have no idea who he really is." Nick listens intently, his protective instincts immediately kicking in. "What do you mean, Sharon? Are you sure about this?" he asks, his brow furrowed in concern. Sharon nods, her voice breaking. "I overheard him talking. He mentioned another name, Martin. It's like everything I thought I knew about him is a lie. But I don't know if he's dangerous or if he's trying to help me. What if I've been walking into a trap this whole time?" Nick's assurance. Nick moves closer, placing a reassuring hand on Sharon's shoulder. "Listen to me, Sharon," he says firmly. "You don't have to go through this alone. I'm here for you. No matter who this guy is or what his intentions are, I'll protect you. If he's dangerous, we'll deal with him together." There's a fierceness in Nick's voice that steadies Sharon, even as her mind races with questions. But what if he's not just lying to me? What if he's using me for something? Or worse, what if he's connected to the killer I'm trying to find? She asks, her voice barely above a whisper. Nick shakes his head, his determination unwavering. "Then we'll uncover the truth, no matter what it takes. And if he tries to hurt you," Nick's voice hardens. "He won't get the chance. I'll make sure of it." The haunting mystery of Allen's identity. Despite Nick's reassurances, the mystery surrounding Dr. Allen continues to gnaw at both of them. Sharon can't shake the sense of dread that has been building since the revelation. The name Martin lingers in her mind, a puzzle piece that refuses to fit neatly into the picture. "Nick," she says hesitantly, "what if he really is Martin? What if he's Allen's twin brother, and he's been pretending to help me for some reason I can't understand?" Nick looks thoughtful, his protective instincts giving way to analytical reasoning. "If that's the case, we need answers. The only way to figure this out is to find out more about Allen and Martin. Whatever happened between them in Paris might be the key to understanding what's going on here." Sharon nods, but the weight of uncertainty remains heavy. "I don't even know who to trust anymore," she admits. Nick's plan. Nick, ever the problem solver, begins to outline a plan. "We need to gather information," he says. I'll dig into Alan's past. There has to be some record of his work, his life, something that can tell us if Martin even exists, and what happened between them. Sharon's anxiety eases slightly at Nick's confidence. But what if he realizes we're onto him, she asks. Nick's expression darkens. Then we confront him head-on. If he's lying to you, we'll make sure he can't hurt you, or anyone else. The psychological toll on Sharon as the days pass, the emotional toll on Sharon becomes more evident. The possibility that Dr. Allen could be Martin, or someone even more sinister, haunts her. She questions every interaction, every piece of advice he's given her. Has she been manipulated all along? Or is there some part of the truth she's missing? Despite Nick's unwavering support, Sharon struggles with the weight of her uncertainty. The idea that she might still be in danger, or worse, that she could inadvertently be playing into the hands of a killer, keeps her on edge. Is Allen really Martin? The question remains, who is the man claiming to be Dr. Allen? The name Martin opens up a Pandora's box of possibilities. If Martin truly is Allen's twin brother, why has he taken Allen's place? Is he seeking revenge? Redemption? Or something far darker? Equally chilling is the thought that Martin, or whoever this man is, may not be acting alone. Could he be connected to the serial killer Sharon has been trying to expose? And if so, what role does she play in his plans? The unfolding drama, Sharon's choice to stay and confront the mystery head-on, adds a new layer of tension to the story. With Nick by her side, she begins to dig deeper, piecing together fragments of the truth while trying to protect herself from the growing danger. As the secrets of Allen's, or Martin's, identity slowly come to light, Sharon and Nick find themselves drawn into a web of deception, betrayal, and unexpected alliances. The truth, when it finally emerges, promises to be more shocking than either of them could have imagined. What comes next? The answers to Sharon's questions remain tantalizingly out of reach. Is the man she's been working with truly Martin, and if so, what is his endgame? Can Sharon and Nick unravel the mystery before it's too late? Or will the shadowy figure from Paris succeed in pulling them further into his dangerous game? One thing is certain, the revelation of Allen's true identity will change everything, for Sharon, for Nick, and for Genoa City. Until then, viewers can only hold their breath and brace themselves for the twists and turns that lie ahead.